Lakini baadaye mimi nikaja kuwa waziri wa mambo ya nje na ushirikiano wa kimataifa wa Tanzania. Baadaye yeye akaja akawa waziri responsible East African Cooperation. Na alikuja katika kipindi kile critical kwamba sasa tunafanya ile negotiation ya the East African Customs Union. Maana baada ya kusign, baada ya tripartite cooperation ilikuwa sign 1996, 3 years later, as a few years later, tukapata the instructions kwamba to upgrade the cooperation to community. That was realized 1999 with Mudhaura as the Secretary General. Lakini in that treaty, ilielezwa kwamba within 4 years Customs Union iwepo. Then we had to work overtime. Mudhaura was very hard working, his team, Mudhaura, Kazaura, na Nahamia. They worked so hard, we got a lot of advice. And then the draft was there. The draft was negotiated. Sasa kwenye conclusion, I chaired that meeting. It is the longest meeting I've ever chaired in my life. We sat all day, all night. And the presidents had already come. They were already in Arusha to sign the protocol establishing the East African Customs Union. And we as ministers were still arguing. And we had not yet concluded. Because we worked all night. Because at midway, Uganda came up with a proposal that almost created ripples. I cannot say havoc, but ripples in the negotiations. Lakini with a lot of wisdom from Mr. Biwott, Elia Kategaya, we worked through until very early hours of the morning. In fact, tumetoka pale tu kwenda brush our teeth, change our clothes, go to the meeting so that the leaders, we can report to the leaders that kazi mliotutuma tumeimaliza. Lakini in between, we worked on so many things on cooperation with my dear brother and friend, Nicholas Biwott. Mudhaura has been generous enough to mention. One of the things that we can take pride is one of his important contribution is the East African Road Network. Where Mudhaura worked hard with the infrastructure department of the World Bank. With a lot of expert advice, we came up with this document. Kwa sasa hivi mkizungumza sijui the Northern Corridor, the Southern Corridor, it was work done by me, Biwott, Kategaya, but most of the time alikuwa Rebecca Kadaga. Tukijenga barabara kutoka Kiotera, Uganda, Mutukula, Bukoba, funded by the ADB, the same project. All these are the projects that ambazo zilitokana na the East African Road Network. Lakini why the East African Road Network? We aim to integrate East Africa. We want to create a common market, a customs union. How do you trade if there are no roads? So that's why we developed the East African Road Network. Purpose yake ni hiyo. If this community has got to be meaningful, the people of East Africa must be able to travel across the border in order to do trade and communicate. So we had to undertake this whirlwind tour around the world with Mr. Biwott, Rebecca Kadaga na mimi. Really fun. Kwa hiyo, that's why I say emphatically kwamba East Africa has lost one of its dedicated sons. He has been so much dedicated to the East African community. Say in that fateful meeting, where we almost not going to get an agreement, and it would have been a shame on my part kwamba I chaired a meeting that failed. Lakini through his wisdom we were able to get to that agreement.